How's it going, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about a firearm that I've bought, I don't know, roughly 8 months ago. Let's see if I can get this thing to focus. Yeah, I've had this thing for 8 or 9 months. I bought it like mid 2019, maybe a little after mid 2019. SIG P365. I'm sure a few of you are familiar with this gun. I'm making the video because a lot of people, there's a lot of stuff you look online about, this thing having some issues, having problems. I guess earlier on when they first come out, they had quite a few issues. But like I said, I bought this one a little after mid 2019, and man, I have not had a single issue with this gun. I love it. I've got quite a few full-size pistols, and believe it or not, this small thing, just I guess the way it fits my hand and just how it all works for me, I can shoot this more accurately than I can most of the full-size pistols that I own. I can't say how much I love this gun. I've been carrying it every day since I bought it. I put it through a little test there at the beginning, but ever since I put this thing on my body the first time, I have not taken it back off. The only thing, everything in this gun is stock. Nothing's, tweaked up or nothing. The only thing I have changed is this grip. I carry an appendix. I use this leather holster right here. Carry an appendix, and for any of y'all who have this gun, and even if y'all don't, I'll let you know this stuff is rough. This is the factory stuff, and it's good for grip. It's good to hold on to, but I live in South Texas, South Louisiana area. It's hot, it's humid, it's the middle of summer right now, and I don't want to wear an undershirt just because I'm carrying a firearm. It's just, it's too hot for that mess down here. And this thing rubbing up against your belly right there is, it'll wear a raw spot in you quick. So I put this rubberized, it's the talon grip, it's the rubberized finish, which, this thing it is nice on the hands. It doesn't, you can shoot this thing forever. You never lose your grip. It's sticky, but at the same time, it's not like, the other grip, the stuff that come on, it's like sandpaper. And, old stomach meat ain't too tough anyway. That's some tender skin. So definitely this helps out with that, and it's comfortable. I like it. And I was worried about, because some of these little edges, see if you can see this like little corner right there. This little corner on the back side, it's got little edges all the way around it that come to a little point, and I was very concerned that was going to peel off. But I've had this thing on here for a few months now, a lot of shooting. I've probably got close to 1,000 rounds total with this grip on here, and not a single spot has started peeling. And I'm sure a lot of you know about these grips, but you stick it on there. It's a big sticker. You stick it on there, heat it up with a blow dryer, form it to your hand. Do that a couple times, let it cool. Very easy setup. I would advise anybody with a similar issue that I'm having, or just if you want a rubberized grip just for the benefits of that, by all means. I'll vouch for the talon grips, especially on this firearm. So like I say, I carry it in this leather holster. This is a Relentless Tactical. Let's see if I can find you a picture. Yeah, Relentless Tactical. The little logo here. I got it off of Amazon. This was like $39-40. They had 3 colors. They had this one, which is whiskey barrel brown. Then they have a black one, and then they have another one that looks real sweet. It's a charred oak, and it's a real light color, almost like a saddle leather. And then it's got black stitching. And if I'd have paid any more attention at the time, I probably would have got that one. But they all work the same. It's just the colors that's changing. But real comfortable. To go appendix. It's good and sturdy. I like it. Like I say, it's not like a Kydex holster. It's not got that click that you can hear and that real hard retention. But it holds in there pretty good for leather holster. I can shake it hard enough to get it to come out, but you really have to try. I work on my own vehicles. I'm all the time climbing under my truck and everything to work on change of oil, change shock, whatever I'm getting under there to do. And I've never had an issue with this coming out. I'm always out in the yard playing with my daughter. I got a 3-year-old little girl. Never once have I had a problem with it out there, chopping trees down, whatever I'm doing. This has never been an issue. It's never slipped out for any reason. And it formed good. It's got good, I don't know if this light's going to be good enough to see, but it's got good sealing around the finger well and around the back of the slide here and around the muzzle. It just seals up good. You ain't going to have any problem with it. For any of y'all who are concerned, there's no there's no round in the chamber, no magazine in the gun. But yeah, real nice setup. Something else I'll show you is this the rail I'm putting on it, because I'm mounting a light on there, and of course anybody who knows this gun knows this is a SIG proprietary rail system. It doesn't fit much anything else. So I'm putting this deal on it right here. And this is the Recover Tactical rail adapter. And let's see. Yeah, so here we go. You just put this little Allen key in there. It comes with all this. It comes with the, of course, the rail and this Allen key. But you just spin that out. It comes in half like this, and I mean, this is a real slick design. It's just, you got where your rail is on here on the gun. It's got this little groove, and that thing just slips right on there like that. And I mean, as you can see, it doesn't add any bulk to it, barely at all. I mean, of course, you're adding a little rail segment, but other than that, I mean, very minimal, bulk taken up by this thing. I think the guys over there at Recover Tactical did a dang good job at this. So as you can see, it's not adding a whole lot of bulk. Not a whole lot of extra material there at all. And even, it still feels good. It actually enhances my grip a little bit because it gives my thumb a little more of a shelf to rest on, my offhand thumb. But I mean, very nice. And the reason I bought that was so I could put this on here. This is the PL Mini Tube. I'm not going to go real far into this. I'll make another video on this light, but this is a nice light. But I wanted this light on here because there wasn't many options, for this. You can do the SIG light, which is like 100 lumens. You can do the stream light. I think it's the TLR6. That's 100 lumens. And I'm not, not that 100 lumens ain't bright, but I just want, if I have to use this, somebody breaks in my house or something, I would rather be able to blind the heck out of them with this 600 lumen light, and hopefully not have to, use the gun, just shock them enough to, handle that however it is, and get the police involved to take care of it the rest of the way. But yeah, man, I mean, this is a nice little light. The only issue I might have with it is this. See how this leg sticks out a little far back here? When I got another holster coming in to accommodate this light, where I ain't got to keep taking it off and everything just to be able to conceal carry with this holster. But I've got a holster coming, and when I get it in, because this thing, you can flip it. You can flip this light. So let's see, you can flip this. Let's see if I can get this all on camera. So yeah, you can flip that and then set it up on the other side, and then that way your little lever's on this side, and you free up some space over here. But I don't know if the holster will be able to accommodate it flip this way, because I don't think that's the normal way it goes. So either way, whenever it gets in, I really haven't started training with this for that reason. When it gets here and I can actually start training with it, then I'll set it that way and go from there. But like I say, even if this does end up being in the way, I'll just trim it back some, modify it a little bit. But this finger, it has one job and one job only. That's to pull that trigger. I don't want this to come off of there. If I'm in a defense situation, I don't want to be, fingering back and forth here. That's, if I need it, it's right here, and then whoop, it's on the trigger. That's how it's going to work for me. But on my offhand, let's see if I can get you a good shot of this. This is my grip. And then, so I just drop my offhand thumb down here, and, then my finger can still be right there on the trigger if need be. And it doesn't affect with, get in the way of my speed of being able to get back on the trigger or not. But, I mean, yeah, real good combo. The holster I got coming in, I'll make a video on it when it gets in, because there is no, or as far as I haven't been able to find one, I've looked all over, but a video for this gun, this light, and, in that holster. But, it's going to be a, kind of like, I think it's T-Rex makes a sidecar. It's similar to that. Gun goes in. You got a spare mag over here, which, I mean, how I'll probably end up carrying it is be just like that there. I carry it with my 10 round in there. I know there's bullets in that mag, but I'm not going to chamber any. Carry that in there, and then carry my 15 round mag as a spare mag. I mean, that's 25 rounds. I mean, if I can't get it done in 25, then you really have no business with the gun. But yeah, I mean, that's my intentions as of right now. Like I say, I'll make another video at that point in time. I also might look at, because sometimes I do carry this mag, depending on if I'm wearing clothes that accommodate being able to hide this extra little bit. But I'm going to see if maybe Talon Grips has a strip to go around this, or might have to modify one, just order a new one of those that come on the gun and cut a piece out for this. But that way that's not rubbing on me either. Got these bullets I'm trying out from a guy here in town. I just found him. We just moved to this area. But some hollow points that he makes up, and I'm actually in the process of testing these right now. Been shooting quite a few of them, and I'm gonna see, how they do. And I haven't had any malfunctions yet. They've all worked good. They're, about as, they're accurate as they need to be. So if I end up liking those through all the testing I do with them, I'll definitely put his information up here, and that way anybody who's in the area or whatever, you can get with him and get those bullets if you want them.